And it's been a long process. It's ongoing. I'm still healing. I'm still in recovery. I'm still growing, hopefully. I used to daydream that my healing would end, that I would be finally good. Now I daydream that my healing won't end and that there's other layers to what I'm discovering. I was born in Montreal, Quebec on the 1st of August, 1972. My parents were Quebecers, Montrealers. My dad's name was Gilles Bacon and my mom's name was José Thibodeau. They were middle-class people working in the business world and doing their best with the challenges that they were facing to raise my sister and I as well as they could. These are the three things that I am professionally. A researcher in psychology and neuroscience, a teacher for 20 years, and now people call these positions of leadership. They're really positions of service, but that's one and the same. You shoulder responsibility for a broader community, right? And the skills that make you a good researcher and the skills that make you a good leader are very different. And there's sometimes this tension here in academia. People are interested in the life of the mind and in researching and finding solutions and innovation. Sometimes that translates into a passion for teaching, not always. But few people naturally go from being a leading researcher to, you know what I want to do? Paperwork, conflict, bureaucracy, strategic plans, collective bargaining, worrying about budget. It's not a natural transition. It's not for everybody. I think that the theoretical idea in academia is that we're in a system of collegial governance. That means the members of the collegium, which is everybody, need to take their turn in leading. In practice, not everybody can take their turn, but some people have to, else some things won't get done. So that's how it started for me. I agreed to take my turn as professor of psychology. And because there's not that many people that are willing to do these jobs, if you're any good, you'll get all sorts of offers. And that's what happened to me. I had the deanship and then a provostship and another one, and now it's my second presidency. And it's become my whole life, one thing leading to another, and there's been immense satisfaction in it. But you also leave a lot of things behind. You certainly can't fulfill your promise as a researcher to the same degree. You almost can't teach. I still do guest lectures, but you can no longer be responsible for a group of students or for groups of students the way I was, and you give up a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, to some degree, a measure of your health, because these jobs are extraordinarily demanding. I wasn't looking for another job, that's for sure. I was president of Carleton University, which is a lovely university in Ontario, in Ottawa, in the capital. And we were very successful. We went through the pandemic, and everything we did, whether it's research or graduation rates, or reputation or fundraising, everything was trending up very sharply. But UBC is UBC. If you commit to a sector, if you commit to a career, you want to work with the best people, you want to work in the best places. What an opportunity to come here in beautiful BC, to lead arguably the best and most exciting university in Canada, with world-class research across all the fields that you can think of, with truly outstanding students. It was irresistible. So I applied, and once you're in the process, you discover that it's even better than you thought. And when they offered me the job, there was no hesitation. I signed right away. What is not to love about this school? Look out the window here. You can see the most beautiful campus in Canada, with a lot of land still to develop, which is such an asset for UBC. There's over 3,000 faculty members at UBC, world-class faculty members that do outstanding research on all the fields that you can imagine: social science and humanities, engineering and science, medicine and all the health fields, law, business, and it's remarkable. 70,000 students and a total budget of about $4 billion to feed the whole infrastructure here at UBC. So this is a top 40 university in the world, top 20 public universities in the world, and I don't think we've reached our full potential yet. We're only 100 years old, which in the world of university is young. McGill and the U of T are 200 years old. Harvard's 400 years old. Oxford, 700 years old, right? So we're still a young university, and we have a great city. People from all over the world want to come to Vancouver. We're well positioned, especially towards Asia, as the center of gravity of the world shifts there. I don't think it's my vision or my legacy, it's our shared vision and our shared legacy. We just completed a refresh of our strategic plan, and everybody contributed, thousands of people. The board, the Senate, the community, the students, and so on. There are things that we need to do to prepare for the world to come. Education is changing. We need to be more flexible, offer more opportunities for flexible learning for our students, more experiential hands-on learning for our students. Our research is already outstanding, but there's another level that we can reach in terms of productivity and innovation in our research. And we need to take care of each other. What I was talking about, the vibrant campus community and the wellness on this campus community. So you need to do all of those things all at once. As you maintain your infrastructures, as you maintain the relationship with government, as you maintain relationship with your alumni. So it's a complex mix. It's not one thing, it's a complex mix of a number of things. But if I could name one thing, I'd love to bring the SkyTrain to UBC. Which is long overdue. Heal yourself. The wounded healer is terrible. You got to look honestly at yourself and say, should I really be leading? If you're leading because you feel you're not enough, it's not going to work. If you're leading out of fear, that's not going to work. You need to lead out of compassion and love, and the only way to do that is to get rid of the fear, get rid of the shame, get rid of the guilt, quiet your mind, find presence. It's hard to explain. If you've never thought about presence, you may not even know what that means. What does that mean? I'm here. But to be present means everything that you do, your mind is fully focused on what you're doing. It's not in the past, it's not in the future. It's not on how you're trying to appear. It's simply there. You're a presence. But the world always wants to grab you back. The world generates illusions that always wants to grab you back into the illusion through emotional responses. If you're reacting, you're no longer present. You're suddenly playing your conditioning, your programming, your past. And the brain functions that have been developed to deal with your past have taken over. Somebody cuts you in a car, suddenly you're angry, you're honking, you're screaming, you're no longer present, your anger is taken over, you're no longer there. So I think leadership demands that you never react. Whatever happens, you need to be present, you take it in. I think it allows you to absorb a lot of chaos. It allows you to make sense of what is and what is not. People like the expression sense-making. I think sense-making is a good expression. There's a flip side to that, which is nonsense dispelling. Right? You got to make sense and dispel nonsense, absorb the chaos, and then instead of reacting, you respond in a thoughtful, comprehensive, holistic, and hopefully consensus-building way. That's the way I approach everything, but I think it's especially true of leadership because so many people depend on how you will respond. It saved my life to be able to keep studying, even though I wasn't well, even though I was depressed and PTSD and using substances. I was always able to stay in school, and it gave me a chance to survive and then eventually to succeed. What a gift to have a chance to be in school as long as you can. So a place like UBC that welcomes 70,000 students, 15,000 students a year graduate with a degree from UBC. That's thousands of people that wouldn't have had opportunities that now do. I have immense gratitude for the institution of academia, for the university writ large. I think the only way to build a better world is our way. Research and innovation, new solutions for the problems that we're facing, and especially our graduates that get a chance to contribute at a high level through what they learn here. I'll always be grateful. I'm particularly grateful to have found one thing leading to another is a way to heal. Healing and gratitude, being whole. That's all one thing. Eh? Being whole, being healed, and being grateful is all one thing. Everybody that's contributed to that, I can't thank you enough. And it's been a long process. It's ongoing. Eh? I'm still healing. I'm still in recovery. I'm still growing. Hopefully, I used to daydream that my healing would end, and that I would be finally good. Now I daydream that my healing won't end, and that there's other layers to what I'm discovering. It's humility, it's patience, it's conscientiousness, it's presence, it's openness of mind, it's generosity of spirit. And then whatever happens, whatever unfolds, you're there, you're absorbing the chaos, you're serving.